before I ever, because Facebook really won't let you see in until you have your own login.
Right.
I just said, hey, can I look at what you're doing?
There's a site. It's like, I think it's Media Marketing Coach is maybe the site, and he put out like a Facebook tutorial for pastors. It's like a free PDF download. Check that out. Maybe that'll work too.
Because I'm on there, but I know this thing does a lot more than what I'm doing with it. It's just like the first time you go to Google, it'll do a lot more. So it's just hunting around and poking in here and poking in there.
I wouldn't get caught up on all the different things it can do, mainly because you could spend your rest of your life learning on Facebook, and they're about to change, and add new things, and so it's going to look different a year from now than it does today anyways. So it's more of a matter of just getting out there and doing it, because really what it's all about isn't how well do you know how to actually use the site, but just building the relationships with people, because that's really what social media is all about. And it's what John's talking about, and all of us here, that it starts with social media, but then we take it offline to actually meet face to face and things like that. So a lot of people get caught up on social media and what kind of relationships is it. It's just the foot in the door. It's just low level entry to start to get to know somebody. And really, that's all that. That's why you just want the presence there, because that's where everybody is.
Can we also, I just wanted to mention too, since there are people who are new to it, that when they're looking and searching to get involved, look for all the different organizations. I mean, we already have so many pages marked for Rethink Church, 10,000 Doors, and chat rooms for the United Methodists, and pages, and lots of fan clubs that you can join. Even if you just started by putting that in your search engine and just connecting to all of those, then you'd see where all of us are. So.
Yeah, you can do that on the Facebook search for United Methodist, see what comes up. Fan some of these churches, become a fan, become a friend of them, just kind of see. They'll start expanding from there.
Very much. There are one of the interesting issue with Facebook. There's a certain aspect of this that I think has to do with being media neutral. So you may have a preference, and you may like to make television commercials, or you may like to do radio shows, whatever you may like to do. And really, the aspect of communications that may be the most important is following the audience. So it really depends on your church membership and what they're doing. If they decided, in your particular church, people suddenly like to communicate by handing each other fortune cookies, you'd want to know everything there was to know about writing those little white slips of paper. Right? I mean, that's the idea behind it. So with this new media pieces, there are the grandmothers, the children are involved. If you haven't already gone first to the members of your church and asked them what they are doing and how they're doing it, and a youth group is a great place to start, because guaranteed most of them are on Facebook. There's an opportunity there where Barna Research talks about people needing to come into the church to feel a place, and oftentimes there's already set responsibilities and roles, and so here is a brand new opportunity for all kinds of new roles and exciting things to involve new congregants. And so I would highly suggest that. One of our at our church, one of the initiatives last year we took was found out one of the kids liked to make little YouTube videos. They were doing the dancing in the bedrooms and that kind of thing. And I thought, well, what if we tasked them with the goal of trying to bring some of the content out of the church and into the real world, so to speak, and expose more people. We had a smaller church, about 350, maybe 50 or 80 people show up on a regular basis. But the YouTube videos that they started making and just putting up there, no advertising or anything, now have had 75,000 views. So, somebody seeing and benefiting and being blessed by that in ways, but we didn't do it. It was the kids. So, again, an opportunity for new people to find new roles.
Do you know if that relates to the 75,000 list, somebody actually showing up to Sunday morning?
That's a very good question. Whether or not we haven't done the complete close the loop ROI.
I wasn't going to mention ROI.
Yes, it isn't on our.
But something that would help, though, because
crap about your church building. And I also, I was brought on here to be truthful. It's like no one really gives a crap about your church building because they're not invested in your church building. But they do want to see, that they want to identify, like, oh, I can find my place in there. Like I can identify with someone. So it's like if you're not putting people and faces and events and things like that as your forefront, like sort of market piece, then you're missing out. Like you're totally like you're no offense, the old guard loves the building, protects the building with all gusto, but people aren't coming to your building for your building. It's like I'm the church, we are the church together. It's not the church is not a building. This is our hymn.
Amen, brother. Amen.
So there you go.
I was just trying to draw a parallel from the business world, which I do. I do vacation rentals. We take pictures of beaches and mountains a lot. What we've noticed a lot is people want to see, they want to see people on the beach. They don't want to see a blank beach. So they want to see the interaction. They want to see the kid playing in the sand. They don't want to see the beach or just the mountain. So there's definitely something they want people in those pictures.
Yeah, some of those beaches are infested with sand fleas, and that's why it's never gone.
We've photoshopped sharks out the water too, so. That's in here.
It stays here.
That a thing, and sometimes I've gone to church sites and they have pictures of the sanctuary, the fellowship hall and all, but they're empty because they were taken on Monday morning. And people going on thinking, why should I go there? Nobody's there.
Any, you guys want to say anything real quick, or are we going to do a question?
Well, I would just add to what he's saying, why, seeing the people and what you're talking about, rather than the building is important, because it goes back to they don't want to go in a building, they don't know what it looks like inside. They also are very confused on how to dress. And they want to see what the members look like so they know, okay, again, nobody wants to look stupid. So they're scared to death to go into a new church because what's it going to be like? What are the people going to be like? Where do I go? Where's the bathroom? Where am I going to sit? All of these kind of things. So the more you can, ease those fears up front and just show them, hey, here it all is. And like you said, if the church is the people, then the people should be, what you put out there. When I speak at like a marketing conference, I always then go when it's over, I get video testimonials of the people who just sat there and watched me talk because it's social proof. So churches can do the same thing and start doing videos of their members because, no offense to anybody here, but we don't necessarily want to hear from the preacher. We want to hear from the people who sat there in the room.
Sorry, Jim.
Yeah, no, because we know what a preacher's going to say. He's trying to sell the church, so of course he loves it. Of course it's great. We want to see the people who are more just like us, and like again, how they dress, what they thought about it. Like we were talking about, potlucks and the events.
Yeah.
They're way more likely to go to that when they realize, oh, okay, people are actually showing up here.
And marketing really is only one piece of this, really. So it's like saying, oh, what's the telephone for? It's for marketing. Well, all we got was telemarketing calls. I don't think we'd have phones in our houses. So it's also to facilitate communications and really, again, dependent upon your congregation and how they behave and how they use the tools, and they are just tools, it can facilitate communications. It can tell groups when they're meeting, and people can share within their smaller maybe projects that they're doing. It can help to coordinate. And it's not just the YouTubes and the Facebook, but using the Twitter to communicate, to actually see conversations back